Good evening, all. Welcome all to the THiNC Institute of Design YouTube channel. So, myself, Chandu P. I'm your faculty for logical reasoning as well as arithmetic aptitude over here in these YouTube sessions. So, we had a similar kind of sessions earlier in the time of Nift as well as Uceed exams. So, we have we just got very good results and reports from the side of the students. So that is why we could encourage a very lot. So that is why we just started a new series, and from today onwards, arithmetics is starting, and you can refer to the previous videos for the GK, especially for the design exam of Nift. And today we are discussing a topic which is a percentage. Percentage topic is a base. Okay, actually it is forming a base. You can expect direct questions and indirect questions from that particular topic. If you think about Nift, okay, Nift perspective, direct questions are expected, but not in the case of the Uceed. Uceed, the questions will be indirect in many times, okay. But direct questions are also possible, but indirect way of asking questions is a trend in Uceed. Nift, the direct questions will come. Direct or indirect, we need to have a basic idea of percentage. And I think today we will be having a half-hour session. And within that half hour, it is quite difficult to finish the end of percentage things. But today we will discuss about how to handle percentage. Okay. See, actually percentage is not to be considered like a chapter. It is like a tool to solve questions in different chapters. Because questions involving percentage is connected to the chapters like, especially connected to the chapters like profit, loss, and discount. Everywhere, profit percentage, loss percentage, discount percentage, everything. And simple interest, compound interest, rate of interest is very much connected with the percentage. Similarly, every chapter we will come across the concept of percentage. Addition of percentage, subtraction of percentage, multiplication of percentage, okay, division of percentage, all kinds of operations are there for percentage. But many of the students are not aware about these kinds of operations of percentage. That is why we are giving prime focus to this particular tool. So I think we can start the session without wasting much time. Let me share my screen 1 second. So today we will be discussing some basic questions from the chapter of percentage. So NID, Nift, IIT-U for mainly for Nift and IIT-U you can expect percentage. And NID, last year there was a small change in the trend happened. Okay, last year there was a small change in the trend happens, but I think from this year onwards they may be asking percentage also, but because last year the entire trend was different, so every year these kinds of some tragic changes we can expect. So they will go to another format, they will come back to another format, so all those things will happen. But for Nift and Uceed, percentage is a what, like a compulsory one, or a short area is percentage. So we can just have a look into a simple question. See, let's start with the diagnostic question. I'm calling this particular questions like diagnostic question, and you can put your responses in the chat. So let me know the answer of 16.66% of 2,400. Enough. So you guys can put the responses in the chat. Okay, 16.66%. Oh, I don't find that much easy, this one. And I think I have to start with a simple question. Anyway, after this question, I will ask a simple one. So you guys can put your responses in the chat. Let me check your chats. Okay, you guys can put it in the chat box. I'm waiting for your replies. 16.60% of 2,400. Just keep it over here. I'm just keep it over here. Let me ask one more question. See, 10% of 2,400. That will be more easy. 10%. See how we are solving percentage type questions. From the school onwards, 10% is 10 by 100. Okay, 10%. The meaning of 10% is 10 by 100. And 10 by 100 of 2,400, zeros and cancel. And 10 into 24, 240. This is the conventional way of solving these questions. Okay, conventional ways. So we need to devise some new ways. Okay, we need to devise some new ways of solving these questions. So over here, let's see what a percentage looks like. So we have a fraction. For example, over here, this is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2, how much percentage is 1 by 2? How will you convert a fraction into percentage? 1 by 2 into 100. 1 by 2 into 100 means it is 50. So 1 by 2 means 50%. So this is how we are converting a fraction into percentage. And this is a percentage now. So it is 50 by 100. So this is how we are converting it into fractions. So it is 1 by 2. Okay, this is the basic idea. We will solve this question after a few seconds. Okay, after a few seconds, we are solving this question. Before that, we need to learn few things. So over here, 1 by 2 is 50%. I mentioned the same. 1 by 3 equals 33.33%. From your school grades onwards, you guys are familiar with this particular number. How? 1/3 of the earth is land and 2/3 of the earth is water. Okay, we had to learn like that. So while learning that, we just come across this number 33.33. Next is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. How will you write 1 by 4? 1 by 4 is 25%. 1 by 4 is 25%. Next is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is 20%. And over here, let me add 1 by 2 is 50%, means 1 means 100%. So remembering these values are very much important in learning these kinds of operations in percentage. So let me go to the next level. So we know that 1 by 2 is 50%, 1 by 3 is 33.33, and 1 by 4. 1 by 4, actually 1 by 4 is half of 1 by 2, isn't it? This is half of 1 by 2. 1 by 4 is half of 1 by 2. Okay, easy to remember. 1 by 2, half of 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. So this way we are remembering things. Next is 1 by 6, difficult to remember. 1 by 6 is 16.66% or 16 and 2 by 3%. But if you look over here, actually this is half of 1 by 3. 1 by 6 is half of 1 by 3. So the value will be half of 33.33. Very easy now. You can connect and learn. So these kinds of integrated learning. Okay, we are just integrating this knowledge to another thing. So these kinds of integrated learning and memory by association help you to keep these values in mind. Next is 1 by 7. 1 by 7 is a little bit tricky. 1 by 7. The value of 1 by 7. Double of 7, 14. Double of 7 is 14. Double of 14 is 28. So 14.28%. Okay, 14.28%. Next is 1 by 8. 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is half of 1 by 4. This is half of 1 by 4. So half of 25 is enough. So 1 by 8 is 12.5%. Next is 1 by 9. 1 by 9. 1 by 9 is 1/3 of 1 by 3. So that is 1 by 9. So 1/3 of 33.33. is enough. That is 11.11%. And 1 by 10. 1 by 10. Sorry. And finally, 1 by 10. Just remove the last zero. Okay. For the 10% or 1 by 10. What? Just remove one decimal point. That's enough. So just take a screenshot of these things and paste it somewhere in your room after taking a printout or copying it, because it is the key of this particular chapter. So let me reduce the size of these things, and we are going to solve problems based on this particular one. And I'm expecting your answers in the chats. So I'm just reducing its size and fixing over here. Okay, let it be here. Whenever you want, we can increase the size and see what it is. So for the annotated copies of this session, you can contact in the number provided in the chat box. We're having online as well as offline sessions, which is currently running over here in our branches as well as in the internet. So for the annotated copies, you can contact in the number given in the live chat. It has been pinned over there. Feel free to reach us. So let's solve the question. First question was 16.66% of 2400. Easy question now, because 16.66, we know that it is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 of 2400 is asked. 1 by 6 of 2400. 1 by 6 of 2400, that is 1 by 6 into 2400. Cancel this. You are getting it like 600. Okay, sorry. 400. 6 into 4 is the 24. So answer is 400. Okay, answer is 400. So that is how we are finding 16.66% of 2400. We can do another question. Let me move it. Let's do another question. Next question is like that. 15% of 120. 15% of 120. You can put it in the chat. 15% of 120. And I will get you a quickest method. So quickest method is simply like 120, 60, 180. This is mind calculation. Actually, we are not doing it even in the paper. This is simply mind calculation. In the mind, 120, 60. Okay. So in the mind, in the mind, we are doing like 12, 6, and 18. Okay. 12, because we are having 120 only. I just thought that it is 1200. So 120 means 12, 6, and final result is 18. 12, 6, 18. How it is? I'll tell you. 15% means 10% plus 10% plus 5%. That is 15% of 120. Okay. 10% plus 5% of 120. So that is now become 10% of 120 plus 5% of 120. 10% of 120 plus 5% of 120. 10% of 120. That means just remove a zero. That is enough. 12. 5% of 120. 5% is half of 10%. So here the 12 is the 10%. So the half of 12 will be 5%. That is equal to 6 only. So 12 plus 6, 18. Okay. 12 plus 6, 18. So the next question will be quite easy. What is the 15% of 320? We are simply doing it like this. 10% is 32. 5% is half of that, 16. So answer is 48. Without much issues you are solving. Other way we are solving like 320 into 15 by 100. Cancel zeros, 32 into 15. We will be doing a lot of work over here. That is waste of time. Simply take 32, simply take its half, add it, you will be getting 15%. So similar way of adding all these things will take you to the answers. So we can try few more questions connecting to this. 1 second. So combination of values, that is what we are going to check now. So over here, let it be here for the ease of reference. So you guys can solve a question like 36.66%. 36.66% of what value we'll take? 630 or 720 we can choose. 720. 36.66% of 720. You can put your responses in the chat. So how will you solve this? 36.66%. We can split this. How? This is 25% plus 11.11%. So this is 25% plus 11.11% into 720. Okay, 25% plus 11.11% of 720. 25% means 1 by 4 plus 11.11. That means 1 by 9 of 720. So bring it over here. 720 by 4 plus 720 by 9. 720 by 4 plus 720 by 9. 720 by 4. So over here, this is 1, this is 8, so this is 180. And this is 9 into 8, so this is 80. So 180 plus 80, that is 260 is the required answer. And easy to solve if you are solving in this format, unless it will be a tedious task. Okay, unless it will be a tedious task. Similarly, we can do another question. Eighteen percentage of 120. 18% of 120. How will you do this? 18%. We can write 18% as 20% minus 2% of 120. So 20% means double of 10%, because 10% is 12. 10% is 12. Over here, easily you can find 10% equal to 12. Remove 1 0. So 20% will be 24. So it is 24 minus 2%. 2% means 10% is 12. 1% is 1.2. Okay. So 2% is 2.4. 24 minus 2.4 is the required answer. So this is like 21.6. Okay. 18% of 120, that is 21.6. Very simple to solve. 21.6. So let's try another question. Let me take you to another question. Find 80%. Okay, next question is 80% of 1600. 80% of 1600. Now you can solve this. I'm waiting for your replies. 80%. 80% of 160. So what is actually 80%? 80% is 4 times 20%. You can take like that. 4 times 20%. That means 4 into 1 by 5. That is 4 by 5. So simply taking 4 by 5 of that number is enough for finding 80%. Okay. So 4 by 5 of 1600. Okay, 4 by 5 of 1600. So that is 4 by 5 into 1600. You can cancel 3 times over here, 2 times over here. So 320. Okay. So 3 times 15 and next is 10. That is 2 times. Finally 0. So 4 into 320. 4 into 320. 4 into 320, simply do 4 into 32 and just put a 0 there. 4 into 32, 64, 128. 1280. Okay. 1280. That is 80% of 1600. Okay. And over here, that is 320 is the 20%. So similarly, we can use this particular table to solve the questions. Plenty of questions we can solve using this. One more question we can try. Like 83.33%. 83.33% of 1200. Okay, 83.33% of 1200. So if you remember this, you can easily spot that this is 50% plus 33.33%. Okay, of 1200. So 50%, simply it will be like 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 of 1200. So 1200 by 2 plus 1200 by, plus 1200 by 3. So now you can easily cancel. 600 and this is 400. So finally it is 1000 only. Finally it is simply 1000 only. 83.33% of 1200 ends at 1000. Okay. So similar way you can practice problems by adding these things. Okay. So similar problems, just try at home, and there will be questions like one more question we can discuss. Like, I can give you a question. 65% of a number. 65% of a number is 21 less than 85% of, less than 4 by 5th of that number. Then 50% of that number is what? You can expect question like this. 65% of a number is 21 less than 4/5 of that number. Then 50% of that number is what? You can expect question like this. So let's solve this. We can easily solve this. First of all, we need to write whatever the things present in the question. That is algebraic way of expressing this question. So 65% of x, we just took the number as x. Okay, equals 21 less than 4/5 of that number. This is the thing which is available in the question. This is a hint available with the question. Now we will be looking into remaining operations. Are you familiar with 4 by 5? I told you earlier, 1 by 5 is 20%. Similarly, 2 by 5, that is 2 into 20%. 3 by 5, that is 3 into 20%. So this is 40% and this is 60%. Finally, 4 by 5, that is 4 into 20% and our record quantity it is 80%. So convert it into any of the common form. Okay. So over here, this one will be 80%. Okay. Now the next level. So 65% of x equals 80% of x minus 21. Okay. Similar questions we are expecting for Nift. Okay. So 65% of x equal to 80% of x minus 21. So over here, we can bring the 21 to the left and the other to the right. So 21 equals 80% of x minus 65% of x. That is equal to 15% of x. Only few steps are now remaining, and there is a new way of solving this question I will be mentioning over here. Before that, those who haven't subscribed our YouTube channel, THiNC Institute of Design, you can put that click on that subscribe button and just click on that bell icon. Also, you'll be having notifications on time regarding our sessions, because we will be coming up with similar sessions as much as possible to support you for Iit-Uceed, Nift, NID and all. We will be having drawing sessions, GK sessions, arithmetic sessions, logical sessions, and we will be discussing previous year questions of Iit-Uceed, Nift and all the exams as possible. And just subscribe to the channel, and if you like our videos, it will be in your like the video list, and it will be a great encouragement for the channel. So we will be coming up with the similar sessions later. So over here, 21 equal to 15% of x. Now, just have a look. 15%, 21. See, actually what we want 50% of x. We have 15% of x. See, divide with 3 throughout. Just 3. 15 by 3, 5% of x. 15% by 3, this is what I mentioned, that division of percentage. Okay. So there is multiple operations are possible with the percentage. So this is division of percentage. 15% by 3, 5%. So 21 by 3, that is 7. So 5% of x is 7. 5% of x is 7. So 15% is 21. Then 7 is 5% of x. Okay. Now it is easy. Multiply with 10 on both sides. So 70 will be equals 50% of x. We are not at all going to find the 100% of x and finding the half. And all these things you can do in the mind. Okay, whenever you see this, you can do it in the mind calculations, all these things. And you can put your answer in the record positions. Okay, so easily we could solve. So 70 is the right answer. So for similar hacks, actually we are solving questions through the hacks in THiNC Institute of Design. So to learn all those hacks and these kinds of shortcuts to learn this particular or learn the upcoming chapters, you can subscribe our channel and you can contact in the prescribed number provided in the chat for getting the annotated copies. So for today, we can wind up over here. This is just a beginning, coming up with more similar videos. Thank you all. Good night. Bye.